is not a priority building a car. I mean, the concern from my side is there any plans of building any preventative measures or measures that will mitigate cyber threat when we have these vehicles that are driving themselves, especially in instances where a vehicle can be hacked remotely. I mean, that can be actually the new kind of terrorism. We do not pay attention to that.
Yeah, I said that in world forums where they design all the standards, they have a few working groups. One is specifically looking also at cyber security, cyber threat, how to mitigate that. It is well addressed. The answers haven't been found to all of that. It is in the process. But this whole thing of vehicle safety through advanced driving systems and autonomous driving is technology driven, but it's not all there at once.
Okay, I'll take three hands. 1, 2, 3. There's one guy with one.
Thank you very much. My name is Zach Miseli. I am an economist. So I've got 3 specific questions for Zulia, Mr. Kruger, and Advocate. The first one is the number of vehicles mentioned by Advocate as being around 11.9 million last 2016. I want to find out how much data does discovery get as a percentage of that, so the data point. The question to Mr. Kruger is, when we move from human controlled vehicles to autonomous car, where do we draw the line for holding people responsible for what happens in the human machine? I guess that's the debate around that. The question to Advocate is, there was a very last point which you didn't touch on, Advocate, and I suppose because of the time. It was talking about integrating data to ensure that we avoid accident. And I want to check with you, do you think we are using current data, especially big data, that we have adequately to give us information on the crashes that we have? Thank you.
Can I ask that they respond to the question, who will take the next one, so the question is not lost?
Perfect, thanks for your question. So I think the first thing with that said is what one must remember is that although there's 11.9 vehicles, 1 million vehicles on the road, the number of insured vehicles is less than half of that. So that's a stat that we monitor quite carefully. We look after about 180,000 vehicles, so that's what Discovery Insure covers. We're growing now at a rate of about 32% annually. So that's increasing at quite a rapid rate as people come onto the competition.
Responding to the responsibility, obviously at the moment the driver is responsible, and as far as I see, will always be responsible. There's no way that the vehicle manufacturer will take responsibility for any event occurring. Having said that, obviously any manufacturers also wants to make sure that their systems that we sell is absolutely safe and secure, and that is where I said that regulations or standards are being developed at the moment to make sure that they are fail-safe. At the moment, every manufacturer does its own thing, but it needs to be guided into one direction where there are standards that you have to build against to make sure that safety is warranted. But the responsibility of driving and causation of accidents will remain, as far as I see it, with the drivers.
do we use data adequately? Naturally, the answer will be we use data in a silo mentality. We yet to get to a destiny where all of us will have the integrated data, interpreted, as well as, of course, processed in the two processes. What we're doing currently post the passing of the road safety strategy, because in South Africa we didn't have an institution that was to lead road safety until the strategy in the cabinet announced itself to then say that the RTMC is now the lead agency. That's why you're beginning to collate this information and the data to ensure that it's more integrated. However, our acquisition of the e-natives, which was in the private hands, has also put us in good stead to begin to deal with the data. It might be premature to indicate, particularly to the business fraternity, that we will also be trading on that data, so they will be paying heavily in times to come. And what I did not do, and deliberately do so, we were repositioning ourselves. In June, finally we were pronounced, particularly as the local owners of arrival line, if you recall the arrival line, because we are integrating. Now it is now officially owned by RTMC, because that was the government brand at the beginning. So that data, we're now collaborating with CSIR. Remember what we did in South Africa? We never funded CSIR to deal with it, with the researchers they used to be in the past. So we're resuscitating that process to ensure that CSIR, as well as other universities that are participating, will play that role so that the country has this data in abundance and in a more integrated fashion.
Thanks, Logan Woodley from Tigray Transport Authority. Just a couple of questions. I think the first one, this relates to, most probably Hecart can answer this particular one. In trying as far as possible to engineer the roads to a certain standard, but what about governing the vehicle speed? To me, that seems like an easy way of kind of dealing with a lot of issues. But most of the design speeds at the moment in terms of vehicles are sitting at 140, 160, 220 when you look at the kind of speed of it. So your response to that would be quite good. The second one, I think maybe the advocate leaning more towards that kind of focus in terms of most of the accidents happening between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. from the recollection. In the Durban region, mainly on N2 and N3, and we've been advocating better lighting, because that seems like a quick response to deal with that particular issue, but to try and get the lighting there seems to be quite a nightmare. Third question, Mr. Naika, if you can just respond to this particular one. To what extent does your system or your apps monitor driver behavior, specifically in terms of pedestrian movements? So, for example, at an intersection, can you actually monitor how the driver is behaving where there's a lot of pedestrians crossing? So what we actually see on the ground is drivers take the gap without giving pedestrians the chance to actually cross. Thanks.
Okay, can we respond to the questions in the order?
Responding to the vehicle speeds, governing of speeds, it is indicated that vehicles of a certain load carriage capacity have to have speed monitors or speed governors included. That's all the new vehicles of that class, over 3.5 tons, will have to have it. It's also in the process for minibus taxis to be speed governed. The thing that's not specified is that the speed governors have to be tamper-proof. And that's a big issue. You can claim that whatever device you build as a motor manufacturer is tamper-proof. We always find around that for tamper. It is in the process of being introduced.
The underlying factor in all the even the interventions that we seek to deal with, it's human behavior, human conduct. If we can deal with human behavior and human conduct, we might not need all the interventions. The N2 lighting, it's a fact. We communicating and dealing with the department how we improve, particularly on Sunday, in terms of the issue of the widening as well as the lighting. But the question is it necessary? The answer is, if we can change the mindset of our drivers, we will then have won 50% of the drivers. And what is called phenomenon in South Africa, it's South Africans are always in a hurry to nowhere. Perhaps we can deal with that issue. We then deal with this method. I need to contrast this particularly. Every road user, in particular, other car drivers, fear taxi drivers on the road more than any other thing. It has even given the taxi drivers to believe that they own the roads more than we. So that's one of the issues that we're supposed to be dealing with. Hence, we have targeted the taxi industry to begin to educate them. Perhaps we can have a qualification for drivers. But the secondary factor, we have raised the issue of the N2. We have done a study which we are going to release. We're looking at those people that are involved in accidents within that stretch of the road. Where have they acquired the driver's licenses? You will be shocked to learn that there's a particular track of where people acquire these driver's licenses and who are the intermediaries in relation to the acquisition of the driver's licenses.
Brilliant, thanks. I think just building on from Advocate and CBO, lights on the road, the visibility does obviously have an impact, but for the rest of it, you're just going to see the accidents. So I think the fundamental to your point on human behavior is actually to change it. Our data has delivered similar results, but you have to change the root cause, which is the behavior of the driver. To your question specifically on to what extent does the app monitor driver behavior with regard to pedestrians? So we really can see a lot in terms of vehicle movement, particularly in and out of areas. For example, tracking the afternoon, we can see a full day of traffic moving around Johannesburg. We can see traffic converge into Sandton moving out. We can see the movement at particular intersections. We don't heat map that over pedestrian or responses to pedestrians on the road specifically at this point in time. You would pick it up in respect to the individual metrics like harsh braking or accelerating away, and one could assume or infer based on the intersection that there are pedestrian impacts, but we haven't gotten to that granular level of detail.
Please, I have a few questions. I've become one of the Discovery Show members for 32%. I'm just curious to know about the geolock. You know, we pay once a week. Where does all the data go? It monitors where I am, the white time I will be there 9 o'clock, we spend 40 minutes here, we spend 20 minutes there, so she can actually track my movement day to day, time to time. She's got it on her phone, she can tell me exactly where I am, whatever we do. Now I'm just curious to know where does all the data is stored? Is it stored in South Africa, or is it stored offshore in a data center? So that's what I'm curious about. The next question, I enjoyed your talk, your presentation, very frank. Taxi behavior is a very important thing. Even the hazardous conditions show we made the top 4, we look at Durban also in the top 20 in KZN. But driving behavior of taxis, there are menace on the road. You can indicate the guys from driving properly, having respect for fellow road users, that will make a big impact. My only question was, I travel quite a lot, actually. R59 in Johannesburg has been closed for the last 10 weeks. The political thing with foreigners coming to affordable housing by certain political parties hasn't materialized. Now this is unprecedented. We've got people that have dug up a portion of the road, 500 meters, half a meter across by half a meter deep. The road has been closed for 10 days plus. Trade is raining in Johannesburg. We still hasn't been repaired. Now this is unprecedented. When the country is being held hostage by a certain group of people, but we need to know when the road can be fixed. It is a major arterial road in Johannesburg. That's one question. And Prof, on your thing about the facility in UK, instead of reinventing the wheel, it is centered at Toyota in Durban South Basin. They have 2 track facilities. multi-million infrastructure has been built. They've got one in perspective, a high-speed track, and one in progress. It's not going and spending millions and having the facilities and hectares of land. Partner work together. They were quite offering a work integrating, look at the option. Salim Kassim, involved with road construction, I run my own franchising business, entrepreneur and inventor.
Perfect, Salim. So I've got your question is where does the data go and what about my wife? So firstly, I'm glad that you are a client in Discovery Show. I mean, fundamental across all our business lines is data privacy. So critical, choosing one question on cyber and cybersecurity. These are all aspects that we stay very close to in a global context, not only with our South African businesses, but with our businesses in the UK, China, the United States, and so on. So the data relationship we obviously have local storage, but we have international storage. We partner with Amazon, who are global leaders in terms of cloud storage, and we use data farms to store the information. In terms of accessibility to data, so when there are very stringent rules and regulations as to what we can do with data, number one, with and without your consent. Also, how long we can keep the data attributed to you as Salim. So after a period, we can aggregate that data and we can kind of compound with the group with the insights that we have from a broader cohort of people, but for a period of time only, and then that data has to be discarded. So I think that's a critical point. I mean, to your point on people phoning and asking what your whereabouts and so on. So your policy and your tag is attributed to you own. So to the extent that you keep your phone or your access credentials, as with your internet banking or anything else, confidential, that data is safe. Were someone to phone into Discovery, be it your mom, your wife, your dad, whatever it is, and say, we're concerned about Salim's whereabouts, we don't know where he is, we haven't heard from him for an hour, we still at that stage would not disclose that data, regardless of who phoned. What we would then do is our contact center would give you a shout, they would monitor your tag, if it was moving safely, they would leave you alone. They wouldn't at that stage disclose where you are, first point. The second point is if they picked up that in the last 3 minutes, we'd had an impact or we'd had adverse activity on the tag, then we would give you a call. We'd say to you, is everything okay? It's fine, and we dispatch something. We still wouldn't be able to communicate that to the person on the line. I think when the data has been really used positively, we developed something called driver DNA, where your data has a specific DNA in terms of how you drive. So when somebody gets in your vehicle, generally a hijack, the drivers change their way of driving. We've identified that it's successfully apprehended hijackers as well.
I'm not too sure whether I can have an answer to the Act 59, saying to acknowledge that Act 59 is one of the critical main road initiatives. But how the road was then damaged, it gives another perspective that it's outside our parameters, which warrants an honest answer from the politicians, because we don't understand when people have an edge or have a gripe against the government goes to the road. There could be a number of issues that are in there. The insurance companies will tell you, we have come from that process where the towing services would get to the road and pour oil on the road in the waiting situation so that the accidents are waiting. Is it not the same thing that is paying itself? Some road rules in the road construction are not saying that. For me to get a work as these people are fighting for whatever I dig the road, then I know that I'm going to get work to repair the road. It might be one of those issues. But the issue, it has cost the economy, and the economy should have then costed the past 10 days. How much has the country lost by the closure of that road? So it might be also public education. But I'm in case that allow me to say this because somebody in the recent days they were debating that it's not good to be in KZN and not to agree with the person, to disagree with the person. It might be better if you are in Limpopo, because in Limpopo they use moats in KZN they use cars. So that's a difference between the two.
think you talked about partnering with Toyota. I don't think we have a problem with that. I mean, I can gladly sign any paper right now if you have one with regards to having test track. The test track is basically not an immediate solution. It's just part of the long-term view. Basically, when I spoke to my colleague and we look at the figure, right? All I said is this, that the number will fall. It's as simple as that. And so there's nothing to debate about that, right? What we tend to do really in academic is we'll look at the number now, we'll look at the number in 5 years' time, and then you can say profit high, or, well, numbers actually fall. So that's the way it is. So that engaging in near to barber salon discussion is not going to help, right? What help is where the raw data, or where the figures, the data to work with. And I've always said that at the point when we kick off in January, with a new set of students, we will be knocking on at the Queen's door to actually give us an area to work with. Let's show what we can do. And we can start from there. It's going to be young students dealing with it. And you can monitor that, and if you think, well, this makes sense, then there'll be other stuff coming after. Because I think this is gone past shop talk, right? Just delivery, period. And the delivery, I presume, is 50% for fatality over 10 years. Easy. Can you deliver over 10 years 50% fatality? Yes, you can. What are the instruments you need? These are the things I need to make that delivery happen. Because I suppose, I think fatality is about 5.4 million per person in South Africa. And if you do a multiplier, say 14,000 killed, government says reduced by 50%, 7,000 over 10 years. If you look at the amount of savings from that, probably works out about 30 billion. Works out about 3.8 billion per year. That's savings alone, if you can meet that target on it. Now, if you're going to be saving that, and perhaps it's only costing you maybe 100 million to achieve that, you can see the tremendous net gain from that kind of activity. And this is how we look at it. And like I said, the center kicks off, we wait and see. But I have no doubts on my mind the numbers will fall. Practically no doubt at all. Right? And we can talk about this at future roundtables. I'm sure Victor will organize so many of them. So we can still be talking and we'll look at the statistics and talk about it.
We have run hopelessly out of time. I